What's going on, everybody? Good morning, good morning. I'm going through a tunnel right now, but I'm about to come out of that tunnel and you will see daylight and it will be bright, and I'll probably put my glasses on. Yes, sir. There we go. So, happy Friday to everybody. I hope y'all are gonna have a wonderful weekend. I'm headed up to the mountain to see if I can't make $1. So I wanted to get on here and let everybody know that I'm very thankful. I've grown quite a bit in the past week due to an overgrown yard video, which I'm hoping to get several more of those overgrown yards this year. It always happens. It always will. People will wait until the last minute to get their yard cut, and I'm gonna do my best to land each and every one of them, because I love the transformation of cutting a tall yard and the before and after. And I mean, there's just no better feeling than you took something that looked like junk and make it look good. So if I wind up not getting any, my dad's got a couple of hay fields I could go play around in, and we can put the Skag to the test and see what it can handle. There's some thick stuff out there. It used to be cow fields, and it's been heavily fertilized for most of its life. So hopefully we can get out there. Anyways, I might do that anyways, just for fun one weekend if I ain't got nothing going on, and I can jump out there and play around in the field a little bit. I know he won't mind. There's 70 something acres out there that needs to get cut. I'm sure he won't mind me cutting 1/4 of an acre. These banks on Friday are packed. I just had to leave one. I was going in to pay my mortgage, going through the drive-through, and it's hard enough having a trailer, and I've never took a trailer through this bank, but I turned around, I said nope, and then there was a parking lot right next to it, and it was empty. The business was shut down next to it. So I pulled in there, and then somebody came running out of that business, and it was like, hey. I was like, hey man, what's going on? He said, man, the property owner will tow you for being in this parking lot. I said, oh really? I said, I'm just trying to go through the bank, and they were, I completely understand. I get where you're coming from, man. You gotta do what you gotta do. But I was gonna try and drop the trailer and swing through the bank, because there ain't no way I'm getting in this bank with the trailer on. And I don't want to take that risk anyways, because Lord knows somebody's gonna wreck into me, or I'm gonna tear the building down or something trying to pull a trailer through there. So anyways, I ended up just taking that to the wife, and I told her, I said, hey, why don't you go to the bank go to the bank for me. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to jump in here and say, when I started my channel, I didn't know the outcome of it. I didn't really ever think it was going to go anywhere. I've never been a talker. I've never been good with a camera, or dealing with an audience or anything like that. That's just never been my bag. I've always been the quiet kid, never really talked. But y'all are making me come out of my shell. I'm enjoying it. I hope y'all are enjoying it. If not, oh well, nothing I can do about it. So, but I want to thank each and every one of you. Starting this channel, I was in a community, and I winded up with probably 100 and something subscribers before I even put a video out. And that is that's crazy for me, just to think that people in the community are going to subscribe to me, thinking that maybe one day old Jazzy's going to drop a video. And they were right, and I did. And it was a lawn care setup video, 2019. I think it was in end of October or something. It was right after GA. But I put that video out, and I was like, I'm just gonna play around with it, kind of have fun with it. So a little documenting of the work that I do and whatnot. But as it has grown, and I think I hit probably in the last week 130 something subscribers, and that is, to me, that's crazy. I never knew, you know, the outcome of this whole YouTube thing. I never knew what it was going to come to, and I still don't know what it's going to come to. You know, it may be, I may have 5,000 subscribers by the end of the mowing season, you know, and if so, that'd be crazy. That'd be awesome. But if not, oh well, I'm gonna go on about it. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, and I appreciate every single one of y'all that have come along for the ride with me. I'd like to share a couple of experiences that I've had, and one in particular is, and this is why I'm headed out to this yard right now. So Tuesday, we were mowing a yard, and the lady, the property that we were at was a rental property, and her son lives there, and then she's got some other tenants. It's a duplex. She's got some other tenants that live on the first floor, and I guess her son lives on the second floor or something like that. So anyways, we were cutting, mowing just as normal. We're creatures of habit. We get in, we get out, and get the job done. So I get a text message later on Tuesday evening, and she is furious. Something had happened, and she wanted me to pay for it. She said, "Bad news for you." And right off the top of my head, I'm thinking, well, she's found somebody else to cut the yard. Oh well. And keep in mind, this is that property I've shown several times. It is the healthy fescue yard. This lady spends a lot of money on her rental property, or her son's house. Spends quite a bit of money up there. It's a beautiful property, nicely landscaped, just all the time adding new flowers, putting in new bushes, you know, whatever it might be. And I think she does that by herself, or she has a gardener that works up at her house that does a lot of her landscaping. And that's where we're headed right now, up on the mountain. So, and I've never been there, so I'll probably have to jump off here in a second and get some directions, figure out where I'm going, because I have no clue where I know I'm going up the mountain. So as soon as I get up on the mountain, I'm gonna have to figure it out. And I do not want to be on the camera while I'm going up the mountain. And I've already ran this video to like 8.5 minutes. Sorry, because I ramble. So back to the text message. She said, my son's girlfriend noticed that there was a newly planted rare clematis, or however you want to pronounce. I'm gonna call it clematis, you know, because that's how it looks like. If it's not, you know, let me know. But it was a newly planted clematis right next to a brand new trellis that was put right at the edge of the grass. So it's probably hard to see. And another thing, Will didn't have his glasses on. He does all the trimming, just about. So Will broke his glasses that morning. I'd like to find a spot to pull over, but right. Will going on about his normal self, just trimming along, snap, cut it. Okay. You know, that's one thing. The way she worded the text sounded like he took a rocket launcher out and blew the thing to shreds, and then said he stuck it in his pocket. I don't think Will would steal a shredded plant. That's crazy. Anyway, so in her heat of whatever that was, I had my phone on the charger. As soon as I got my phone, saw the message, it was about an hour later, so it was about 9 o'clock at night. I was like, well, let me try and call her. So I called her. She didn't answer. She immediately texted me back and said, it's too late. I'm cooling down. I will talk to you in the morning. I said, okay, If you will, please send me the tag for that clematis and I will be happy to get it replaced for you. Well, when I called her the next morning, she was a totally different person. She was cooled down. She was being nice as could be, man. You couldn't have known she was gonna do that from the text that I got last night where she was so heated. And we got to talking. I apologized for the incident, said, you know, apparently the way that it was put out, you know, there wasn't any kind of border. It was right on the edge of the grass. And keep in mind, every time I pull up to this yard, it is 8 or 9 inches tall. It's that nice tall fescue yard that I've got. It's just a small yard, but it is, I mean, kept immaculate. It's, you know, fertilized, weed control, all that stuff. It is a well taken care of yard. So she told me where she got the plant from, and I get on the phone and I'm calling them. I said, hey, I'm looking for a Miss N. Thompson clematis. It's a queen of the vine and I need it. I said, well, we don't have any. Okay. I called about 30 other places. I called from a 30-mile radius. Ain't nobody got one of these Miss N. Thompson queen of the vine clematises. Well, bite my tongue. I call her. I say, hey, I've searched and searched and I cannot find this clematis. I've put my name on a waiting list for several different nurseries. As soon as one comes in, I'm supposed to get a call. If there's anything you want to replace it right now, because those clematises, they bloom May, June, September, in that time frame. I believe they bloom twice a year. So in that time frame, so I said, if there's anything else you'd like to replace it for the time being, you know, I would definitely be happy to replace that. So she said, well, we'll call around. I'm gonna go back down to wherever she got the plant from, and she's gonna look around, see if she can find anything else that she'd rather put down. Which she was totally understanding at that point. She was just happy that I was getting back in touch with her, I think. So anyways, long story is still gonna be long. We're heading up to her house. I'm headed up to her house because she's got an overgrown yard. I don't think I'm gonna be able to record there just because of the situation. So she pretty much said, go ahead and bring your mower up here and you'll more than likely end up cutting the property. I said, okay. So we're heading up there to cut. If I can get some footage, I will. If not, maybe from the truck. What a day. Guys, I didn't get y'all any mowing footage. There was just too much going on today. Also, I spoke a lot earlier during the video, so sorry if y'all want to see lawn care footage and mowing footage. If you do, go check out some of my other videos. I've got quite a bit of mowing footage. We're gonna go and end the video right here. I just got home. It's 5:30. I am done for the day. I've got everything knocked out, and I got some maintenance to do tomorrow. I gotta sharpen some blades and whatnot. So, guys, I hope y'all had an awesome day. I hope y'all have an awesome weekend. Thank y'all again for being so supportive of my channel. If you will, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not. And we will catch you in the next one. Peace.
Perfect.